Hello my beautiful people. Today we have another quick video about the Beatles, not just the Beatles, but mainly I thought it would be fun to show you my CD and DVD collection today. I said I was gonna review a movie, but I just didn't have the time to watch it yesterday, and I apologize for that. But here we have, I say CD and DVD, but it's actually more a CD collection. Um, I don't have that big of a collection, but actually I have a big vinyl collection, which I'm probably gonna show it to you guys another episode. Before we start with the CDs, I want to show two DVDs. Which this one here I've had it for quite a while actually. It's Paul McCartney, The Space Within Us, which is a concert that Paul did in the US in 2005, and he put I think he put one of his songs on the International Space Station, and I really like this concert, especially because it has some songs from Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, which is one of my most liked albums by him, one of my favorites. And I got this for my birthday. It was my birthday like 1 week ago, and this is Rock Show in Blu-ray, which looks superb. To be honest, I didn't have the chance to watch it in its entirety, and I am gonna watch it in its entirety pretty soon, so there's gonna be a review. But I like the package. It isn't, a big deal or anything like that, but it's cool. It's pretty cool. And as I told you before, the best thing about this is the image quality. It's great. Okay, so these are the two Blu-rays I wanted to show you guys. I also have the anthology series up there, but I didn't show it to you because I don't know. I just feel like we could make another totally separate video on the anthology series, and I'm gonna do it actually. So now with the CDs, I have one non-Beatles related CD here, which is Cream live at Royal Albert Hall in 2005 too. And I gotta tell you, this concert is one of my favorite concerts of all time. They all sound great. I don't know why, but a lot of the classic songs like Spoonful and Born Under a Bad Sign, I actually prefer this version than the original. And there's also a version of an old blues tune, and I love the blues. It's called Stormy Monday, and I don't think Cream performed it back in the day, but they did here, and I gotta tell you, it's one of my favorite solos of all time. The guitar solo on Stormy Monday is just out of this world, so I totally recommend it. So this is Cream live at the Royal Albert Hall. Now with the Beatles, this is in chronological order. So I have here live at the BBC Volume 2, and I love this record. And this actually, I think my dad bought me, so I've had it for quite a while. This is the BBC building, which is pretty cool. It's a double disc, and it just sounds great, and I love a lot of the versions of the songs here. I think I forgot. I think it's Sure to Fall in Love with You. I love that song. Also Money, That's What I Want. It's a really good version. Long Tall Sally. There's even things from the later years like Honey Don't, I'll Follow the Sun, which from the Beatles for Sale era. It's just great. Next we have Live at the Hollywood Bowl, which was released as a part of the 8 Days a Week. Before we go on, I just want to say that I really like how Apple handles the releases with this Apple logo here. It's everything looks like it's part of the same package, even though it wasn't released at the same time. I think this is a cool touch. Here are the tickets for the Hollywood Bowl, and there's of course a booklet. I didn't show you the Live at the BBC booklet, but anyway, we have pictures here. I love these editions. So the Hollywood Bowl concert, was an important one, right? In 1965 and 64. So we have two concerts here. Actually, it may be more, I'm not sure. And it's a remix. It sounds good, not great, I think, because there's still a lot of crowd noise. But it's the Beatles live. You're gonna get crowd noise. There's no other way around it, and it's great. We have here my first album by the Beatles on CD. Revolver, of course. Everybody knows Revolver. I really like this picture here. And of course, this one on the back, which is also on the LP. And we also have here these two pictures. This one is for the Paperback Writer video, right? And my story with this this disc in particular, this CD, is that we were in the US in 2013. It was the only time I went to the US, and my dad wanted to buy a Beatles CD, but he didn't quite know the discography of the Beatles. He's a big fan and he knows all of the songs mostly, but he doesn't know every album, like every song that is in every album. So he was between this and Yellow Submarine, the one with George Martin tracks, not the soundtrack. And we got this one, which of course was the best option. So a lot of pictures here, they look great. And it's Revolver, and I like the remix. It's the 29 remix, the 2009 remix, right? Yeah, it's not the best mixing. I'd rather listen to it on mono, and I'm really looking forward for a remix, but it is what it is. It's still good, especially if you're not wearing headphones. In a car, I think that's the best way to listen to the 2009 remaster, Revolver remaster. Now we have Sgt. Pepper's. This is a really old version I have. Actually, it was from my dad. There's even a G here because his name starts with a G, and I'm pretty sure this is a Brazilian pressing. There's things written here, and which I'm not going to show you guys. It's probably the back part of the album. And we have here the 2 CD anniversary edition, the remix. So I don't have the Let It Be CD, the new release. I have to get it, actually. I forgot about that. But this is the 2 CD anniversary, which includes a couple demos. So it is a gatefold, like the vinyl. It has the paper thing that comes with the vinyl, and also of course the discs. And it also has this booklet here, which is filled with information, and it looks great. It's just a really cool package, actually. This picture here is cool. I like those pictures from the boys that like show them in the studio, just recording stuff, I really like this version, and the remix is incredible. I actually have another version of the remix, but it's a single disc, and it is in a package that I bought. I think it was a Brazil specific package, I'm not sure. It included a t-shirt, a poster, and the one CD, and I bought it for the t-shirt and for the box that came in. I'm gonna show you to you guys on a later day, but it's just like this CD here, but without the two CD written on it. You know, it's just written anniversary edition. Anyway, we also have White Album 50 years anniversary also. I quite enjoy this release too. It's got the Escher demos, Escher or Escher? I think it's Escher actually. So I'm gonna show you to you like this. It's a huge package. It's got 3 discs. A friend of mine got it for my birthday a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago. And it's also got this this booklet here, and it's a little bit smaller, but it fits the White Album vibe. You know, it's everything is white, and I don't know, I just think it's good looking, you know. And we also have the poster that also comes with the LP, but in a smaller package, of course. Okay, let's go on now. Let's proceed. Next one we have, oh, I forgot to show you the White Album. The Beatles part here is embossed, just like the original LP. I'm sorry, I forgot to show it to you guys. We have the Beatles Yellow Submarine. I'm not sure how I got this. I just have it, and this is the soundtrack, yeah. It's a soundtrack, so it includes some songs that you know, aren't on the Yellow Submarine LP, like With a Little Help from My Friends, Sgt. Pepper, Baby You're a Rich Man. No, Baby You're a Rich Man is, no, it isn't. It is on Magical Mystery Tour. So When I'm 64, Nowhere Man, It's All Too Much. So, and I'm pretty sure this is a remix. I'm like 99% sure. So it's cool. It's cool. I like this one. We have now the last Beatles thing on list is the Abbey Road 2 CD edition, which is also the anniversary. I love the anniversary editions. So we also, it's like the Sgt. Pepper, just like it, because it has the disc separated from the booklet. The original is not a gatefold, and it has this amazing picture here, which of course is a different package. And we have 2 discs. So when it's from the Abbey Road sessions, it has that studio demo from something, which is incredible to me. We have I Want You Trident recordings, that if you've ever listened to it, you know that it's a pretty heavy version of I Want You. And you know, the original one is still heavy, but we also have Her Majesty Takes 1 to 3, which I like, because it's everything that, every version that Paul recorded in studio of Her Majesty. He only recorded 3 takes, and I'm pretty sure it was take 2 that he chose. So, you know, that's cool. I don't know why, but my booklet isn't coming out. Okay, came out now. We also have the same picture, you know, the album cover picture, and of course a lot of information, and I really enjoy this part. I am not sure if it appears on Sgt. Pepper. It talks a little bit about every outtake, and it's really good for a Beatles reader. It's really cool to have that, especially if you're listening to the record, and you know, you can listen to it and read the information. We have the Hey Jude album cover here, which I'm pretty sure was their last photo shoot, and there's also Paul opens it up. There's also a Giles Martin. Anyway, that's it. I really like the packaging on the anniversary editions. They look great, you know, and they feel premium, and they feel like something worth collecting, because at the end of the day I don't listen to them here. I've listened to them like once or twice. um, this is more for collecting, and of course I want to own the Beatles, because I listen to it mainly through Spotify. But what if Spotify just doesn't exist anymore, or if for whatever reason I can't afford it anymore? It's always good to have backup. um, Mind Games, John Lennon Mind Games. I've bought this record, the CD actually. I keep saying record, but it's a CD, right? A record is an LP. But I bought this CD because um, I was in Argentina, and it was extremely cheap. There are a lot of CDs there, and more collectible things for music fans. I felt like, especially here in my city in Brazil, we don't have that much. So I bought it because it was cheap. Um, yeah. Now we have Paul. Actually, I'm gonna show you Concert for George first. I love, absolutely love Concert for George. And it isn't the greatest looking package. I don't like jewel cases. So, you know, it's kind of boring that they put it like that. But, you know, the feel, this purple thing really, it's really pretty. I think it's a double disc version. This one only has Indian music and The Inner Light with Jeff Lynne, and this too is the band and the Beatles and solo things. There's also a booklet here. I think it's worth it to show you guys. So it's the booklet of the cover. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd much rather have the newer versions, you know. But I don't think actually I've ever saw this booklet. I don't think I've opened it up before. But there's a couple pictures here, Paul, George, some information about the material world, about George himself. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is the greatest packaging, but I'm really happy to have Concert for George on CD. And now let's go to Paul. Paul, I have Paul is Live. This is another disc that came from my dad. So I've probably heard it like once or maybe twice. And to be honest, I've never opened this up before. So let's see what it is here. It's like a collage of pictures. Front. I like this picture by Paul. Different. And back. Yeah, a lot of different pictures. So yeah, this is Paul is Live. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fold it. Again, yeah, I'm gonna try and fold it after the video. Now we have the last three studio albums by Paul, which are the last three records, last three CDs I have by him. This is new. It's a little bit rough. My CD version. I bought it used, and I bought it on a record shop, and it was used, and it was, you know, I wasn't planning on buying it, but it was pretty cheap, so I got it, and I really like the album. I'm 19, and it was released in 2013, so I was 10 at the time, and I remember when it was released. It was the first album that I really remember the release period, which makes it special to me, especially because my dad bought it, and I had an iPhone, and he bought it on iTunes, so I listened to it like 1,000 times. Now we have Egypt Station. My uncle bought it for me as a birthday present, and it opens up like this, which I think is spectacular. It's just totally different. Look at that. And a lot of pictures. This front cover here is Paul McCartney original from the 80s. These ones, I don't think they are. I think they are like the marketing team or another artist made them look like Paul's original. But it's just maybe my favorite package in the bunch, because out of the bunch, because look here, just all the lyrics, everything. And it isn't my favorite Paul McCartney album, but it's good and I like it, and I was really hyped for it. So, and there's this, it's not focusing, but we have the disc here. So we can see that there was a lot of inspiration, let's say, on the CD. I think it was great, and I like this band that puts it together like this. This is a US edition of the CD, which is, I think, the only non-Brazilian edition of CDs I have, because my uncle was in the US at the time. And last but not least, of course not, is McCartney 3. I got it really cheap from Amazon. I also have the LP, and I just love McCartney 3. I love it. And this just looks like a smaller version of the LP. It has a booklet too. Has a booklet. Made in Rockdown, which is such a boomer thing to say, but you know, it's Paul. He can be a boomer. So there's actually... Oh, I hadn't noticed this. Mine has a printing problem. I think you can see it here. That's too bad. We have the lyrics here, and a couple pictures. I really like this picture by Paul. It's incredible. And yeah, let's see the CD here, and we are going to close it up. So it's pretty simple, the 3 dots here. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. This was my CD collection. I don't have that much stuff, but I think it was nice showing you guys it all. If you don't have CDs, maybe you should get them. I don't know. I think it varies from people to people. I like having them just because, as I told you guys before, I know that I will indeed have the songs, you know? Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna buy Let It Be. Maybe the 2 CD version too, because of course I want to have them all. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys very much. See you next time.